Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hafizul Hakim bin Alfiah, and in this video I'm going to talk about Occitanie, which is a region in French. Okay, Occitanie is the southernmost administrative region of metropolitan France, excluding Corsica, created on 1 July 2016 from the former regions of Languedoc, Roussillon, and Midi-Pyrenees. Occitanie is France's second largest region in surface area, with two European-sized cities, Toulouse and Montpellier. In 2020, Occitanie had a population of 5,900,073,969. A sea-facing region, Occitanie is home to France's largest network of regional ports, providing value in terms of shipping and logistics. The modern administrative region is named after the larger cultural and historical region of Occitania, which corresponds with the southern third of France. The region of Occitania, as it is today, covers a territory similar to the rule by the Counts of Toulouse in the 12th and 13th centuries. The banner of arms, the Counts of Toulouse, known colloquially as the Occitan cross, is used by the modern region and is also a popular cultural symbol. Okay, next is the top 3 tourist spots in Occitania. So first we have Toulouse. Toulouse is the city hell of a temperament like a rugby players of the Toulouse Stadium. If of the violet symbols in the language flower, modesty and shyness, it is the proud and beautiful city of Toulouse, its emblem. Its fragrance like no other. There's all compositions, perfumes, Elixir, candy and ice cream. It also have a university, which is a cutting-edge industries related aeronautics. The capital of Occitania offer a dynamic face and the image of a city ranked first among French cities where life is good. Aumont or Toulouse, who better than Claude Nogueira, with his eponymous song describe the atmosphere and heritage of the Pink city. This hymn to the Gascon city is a true love song. The lyrics of the song resonates between the walls of the capital and appear on a plaque affixed to the banks of the Garonne. For the second tourist, we have Pont du Gard. Pont du Gard is a famous Roman aqueduct 20 kilometers from Nimes in the Gard department of Languedoc-Roussillon. The bridge constructed by the Romans probably sometimes between 19 BC and 50 AD as part of a grand undertaking to carry water 50 kilometers by aqueduct for across hills and valley to Nimes. Pont du Gard is also a wonderful place to go for a day at the river. Below the bridge, there are some rivers that are wonderful for swimming. The aqueduct drops only 70 meters long, its entire 50 kilometers length, an amazing feat of engineering. Silt deposit had rendered the aqueduct unusable by the 9th century and it had started to fall into ruin, but much of the bridge is still intact today and it is a remarkable sight. The Pont du Gard is the highlight of the aqueduct, situated where the aqueduct crosses the Gardon River. The bridge has 3 levels of arches, progressively narrower at each level, with the water originally being carried at the top, which was covered at that time, leveled through a conduit painted with a waterproofing plaster. Overall, the Pont du Gard is 49 meters in height and 275 meters long. For the third places is Carcassonne. Carcassonne can trace its roots back to the Romans and Visigoths. Its golden age was really in the Middle Age. Here, under the Languedoc noble family of the Trinquevels, the castle was first established. The town was taken by Simon Montfort in 1209 during his crusade against the Cathars. He made Carcassonne his capital. In 1299, it came under control of the royal court and King Louis led out to the plans for the building of the town underneath the citadel. The Black Prince laid siege Carcassonne in 1355 during the Hundred Years' War, but he was frustrated in his attempts to take the castle, so he burned the town down instead. The town ambled through the next few hundred years in relative prosperity, and its markets were famous throughout France. The castle itself fell into some disrepair, and the stones became quarried for building. It was not until Viollet-le-Duc in the mid-19th century began his 50-year restoration project that Carcassonne's ancient castle was rebuilt. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Tuan Aziz Amri bin Tuan Saidi. Today, I want to present about famous food in Occitanie region and famous festival in Occitanie region. Most famous food in Occitanie region is cassoulet. They originated in southern France, named after its traditional cooking vessel and has different price and quality, sold in cans. Second is confit de canard. It's made by slow roasting duck meat, and meat is typically seasonal. Lastly, the famous food is aligot, a dish which incorporates mashed potato, melt cheese, cream, and crushed garlic. Was invented by monk, and meat also is typically seasoned. Next, we go to the famous festival in Occitanie region. Occitanie region has three famous festivals, which is Village Dinan, Oil and Sand, and Equestria. In Village Dinan, it has Santa Claus, fanfare, and very nice lighting. All the kids can fun at the place and happy with the family. Oil and Sand is about festival rock, as even auto show, and people always using rock. Mostly person come to the event is teenagers. Is Equestria event. The European Festival of Equestrian Creation is a festival dedicated to equestrian show, which is held every year the last week of July.
Assalamualaikum and bonjour. My name is Wan Muhammad Azim Zikri bin Wan Razli. I will present about interesting fact about Occitanie. First, I will talk about their geography. Occitanie is the second biggest region in metropolitan France and clearly one of the most appealing to movers, with over 50,000 people settling down here every year. Occitanie spans across 13 departments. Its surface area is about 72,000 kilometers square. That make it slightly bigger than Ireland and twice the size of Belgium. Next is tourism. Occitanie is one of Europe's top tourist destinations. It is the second most popular region among French tourists, ahead of Provence-Alpes-Côte d'Azur and after Nouvelle-Aquitaine. Occitanie is one of few parts of France to have it all: the sea with the Mediterranean coast, the mountain with the Pyrenees, the city with its two big metropolises, Toulouse and Montpellier, and the countryside endlessly rolling out its typical scenery, picturesque village, and protect natural landscape. Furthermore, its biodiversity. Occitanie is the #1 region in France for biodiversity. Outstanding and protect natural sites account for 40% of its territory. 7 regional natural parks, 2 national parks, 29 nature reserves, 249 Natura 2000 sites, and more. It is second for producing renewable electricity such as hydroelectricity, wind power, and solar power. Lastly, economy and agri-food. Toulouse is the world's aeronautical capital thanks to Airbus and the space capital of Europe. The region of Occitanie ranks first in the country for organic farming, boasting more than a quarter of the total organic farming land area in France. It's the number one region in France and Europe for agri-food system and diverse produce bearing the quality labels. Occitanie is the biggest wine-making region in the world, and its 80 appellations account for 36% of all French wine. It's the French leader in organic wine too. Thank you.